It's hard to imagine television news before Walter Cronkite. From his calm, good-natured demeanor to his signature sign-off.
And that's the way it is.
For more than 2 decades, he was the face of CBS News and the voice of a nation through some of the most tumultuous and historic times.
President Kennedy died at 1 p.m. Central Standard Time, 2 o'clock Eastern Standard Time.
He was in the chair on one of the darkest days in U.S. history.
Liftoff.
He was also a big booster of the U.S. space program.
Tranquility Base here. The Eagle has landed.
Boy.
Cronkite was on the air for hours on end during the Apollo 11 mission to the moon, leading some to call it Walter-to-Walter coverage.
I am there to represent the press, all of those of us who follow the program through from the beginning and interpret it for the American people.
In 1962, Cronkite became the first anchor of a half-hour nightly news program. Once voted the most trusted man in America, Cronkite influenced world events on more than one occasion. In 1968, he famously suggested the war in Vietnam was unwinnable.
To say that we are mired in stalemate seems the only realistic, if unsatisfactory, conclusion.
Almost overnight, public sentiment shifted against the war. President Lyndon B. Johnson was heard to say, "If I've lost Walter Cronkite, I've lost America." Cronkite never publicly acknowledged his influence, but it was so far-reaching that in Sweden and Holland, newsreaders are called Cronkiters to this day.
Old anchormen, you see, don't fade away. They just keep coming back for more.
He retired from news anchoring in 1981.
I'll be away on assignment, and Dan Rather will be sitting in here for the next few years.
But continued to contribute to the public dialogue with a newspaper column and an online blog. But his late wife, Betsy, said that's not all he did online.
You do play games on your computer, Walter.
Well, occasionally I play a little game.
He was also active in the arts. For many years, hosting the New Year's Eve broadcast of the Vienna Philharmonic on the PBS network. An avid sailor, he was an honorary Commodore of the U.S. Coast Guard. Cronkite was an inspiration to all of us in TV news. He epitomized the best there was, known to fans and friends the world over as Uncle Walter. A wonderful life, and that's the way it was.